Harvey claims 68 lives in Texas, making it the deadliest hurricane in the state since 1919.
It also caused $125 billion in damage, the country's second costliest behind Katrina.
Now, those are just a couple of the findings in a new report from the National Hurricane Center. Adam Bennett is live along Buffalo Bayou. Adam, half of those deaths we're told were in Harris County, mostly from flooding.
That's right, Len, and these deaths come despite the fact that one hurricane researcher said that there was an extremely accurate forecast ahead of this storm. But instead, during this storm, instead of it being the coastal storm surge that killed so many people, it was instead inland flooding from the creeks, rivers, and bayous like this one. It's still more construction site than home, but the Denver Harbor house Frankie Atkins has lived in for 50 years.
There's no place like home.
Is getting closer to livable each day.
It's been a journey for me.
A journey that started nearly 5 months ago when Harvey flooded both her home and her car.
And every time you look up, you need something different. You need something else, you know, so.
Just when you think you've got it all
I got it all figured out. Maybe in a week we'll be back in, and no, something else comes up.
Atkins isn't alone. More than 300,000 structures flooded during Harvey, with over half of those in Harris and Galveston counties. Plus, up to 500,000 cars submerged.
It's just mind-boggling in many ways.
All findings from the National Hurricane Center's new report.
As a meteorologist, the first thing I saw was, two stations that had over 5 feet of rain measured. That's really jaw-dropping.
Harris County Judge Ed Emmett says now he's most concerned about helping the people still not in their homes.
That's why we've got to have that dollar figure from the feds. And then the state has to step up and say what they're going to do.
A waiting game.
I don't want to go through it again.
Frankie Atkins and other Harvey victims hope they won't have to play much longer.
If they could find out or help us to get this stuff repaired, we would be very appreciative.
And Judge Emmett says the county would like to use that money they're waiting on to tackle about $200 million worth of flood control projects that were already underway when Harvey damaged them. He also says there are 4 bayou improvement projects shovel ready to start construction. Let him in.
Adam, what about the other big projects like buyouts and a possible third reservoir?
So the judge says that even if they get all of the federal and state dollars, that still won't be enough to tackle all of the projects related to flood control on his wish list. He says more than likely county commissioners will call a bond election, although they will set the amount in the future. Back to you.
All right, something else to follow. Adam Bennett, thanks so much.